The following is a presentation of LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Hello friends, and thank you for joining us this evening as LSPN and the Michigan High School Athletic Association welcome you to the City of Asian and this Class B semifinal round district tournament matchup, where tonight the 9-12 Eagles of Columbia go up against the 8-12 Tecumseh Indians. Good evening, I'm Jesse Ramirez alongside Kelly Heidritter. Kelly, how's it going?
I'll tell you what, Jesse, second game of the night here at Adrian High School. Let's go to Jakar Bunce. He's got a pre-game look at the game ahead.
And we are here with the Tecumseh Indians head coach. Coach Scott, what do you think your biggest asset is going to be today?
To play as a team and take care of the ball.
Who do you think your star player is going to be, the person that's going to stand out for your team today?
Hoping our whole team will stand out.
What do you think your biggest struggle is going to be against the Eagles?
They have a really good player in number 4, and their guards are very quick.
Thank you, Coach. We're going to send it back to Jesse and Kelly. Jesse?
This is going to be a tough game tonight, Jesse. What do you think about the Tecumseh team?
Well, I talked to Coach Norkey before the game, and he said the biggest thing tonight is they got to push the ball. They got to bring the ball out, play at their tempo, play their game tonight, and they're going to ultimately come out with a victory if they are able to do that.
You know, I've seen both teams play. Tecumseh, the last time I saw them playing, very scrappy. The game was very physical against Onstead. I'm kind of looking for some foul action tonight, actually, on the court.
Right, well, you got to look at the other team, the Eagles, and their Fierro.
Yeah.
He's going to be scoring a lot of points tonight, 19.2 points per game. So they got to contain him,
yeah.
And that may lead to a lot of fouls. Who knows if they're going to try to contain him with good defense or aggressively and get the fouls.
I'm sure Coach is thinking about that already, maybe even double teaming him since he's got such a high scoring average.
Yeah, that's going to be able to stop him early in the game so he doesn't get off and be able to get around the 20-point mark where he is. So we're going to send it to break. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
As the voice of Michigan's student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played. We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and LSPN. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and LSPN.
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching LSPN here. Of course, we're at the Adrian High School with our tournament continuing coverage. Let's send it over to Jakar Bunce with the coach's interview.
And we are here with the Columbia Central Eagles head coach. Coach Jason, what do you think your biggest asset of your team has been this season?
Well, we find ways to get stops defensively when it matters. I mean, we're not a real high-scoring team. You know, we live and die by how we do defensively. Tony Fierro kind of sets the tempo for us offensively, so if he's playing well, we should be all right.
So is he going to be your your all-star player, the person you guys look for to basically help you guys get this win?
Well, if he isn't, we're going to score about 25 points on the game. Tony's the first option through about the fifth option. We have other people who do things. Marcero have sometimes, but yeah, Tony's our go-to guy.
What do you guys think your biggest struggle is going to be against the Tecumseh Indians today?
Their size advantage. We played them earlier in the year, and they got on the boards pretty well against us. So we got to block out, keep them off the glass, and we should be all right.
Thank you, Coach. We'll be right back here. All right, sorry, we're going to send it to Jesse and Kelly. Jesse?
Thanks, Drakkar. You know, when it comes to those Columbia Central, the Eagles, they've got to get this offense moving fast.
Right, yeah, we talked to the assistant coach before the game, and he said they're going to play 4 guys in, 1 man out, try to move the ball around, because the ball movement is big tonight. They got to try to confuse the Indians defense, try to get them all discombobulated, try to be able to get men open, shoot some shots, and that's hopefully going to leave Fierro open. 19.2 points per game, like I said before. Try to get him going off, and also Marcero. Maybe him getting a little bit of an impact tonight, but also obviously looking for Fierro, trying to get a lot of points.
I've seen Marcero though. I know the kid. He's a great defensive player as well. Fantastic. Right. Very fast.
Yeah. I also talked about the defense. We have Marcero, like you said. We also want the big men to play hard tonight, protect the glass, try to stop scoring inside. All right, we're going to send it to break. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, button the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just keep
pedaling. Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steer into the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. There you go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
This is why you took a second job. While you taught yourself how to fix the plumbing. While you'll do whatever it takes to keep your home. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. Call 888-995-HOPE today.
Gosh, Darlene, it sure is amazing how much we have in common.
I know, Larry. We both love 3-car pileups. We both were built in Buffalo.
And we both know wearing safety belts helps save thousands of lives.
Yeah, this is fascinating.
Don't mind Vince. He's getting over a bad breakup.
I know. Janet's picking up the pieces, too. They're in here.
I wish they understood it's all worth it to get people to buckle up.
Hey, lacerated lovebirds, I sense a major crush.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Talk about head over heels.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups for today's game between the Indians of Tecumseh and the Golden Eagles of Columbia Central. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, Tecumseh. Number 20, a junior, Zach Watkins. For Columbia Central. Number 2, a junior, Javier Rodriguez. For Tecumseh, number 22, a senior, Jimmy Terry. For Columbia Central, number 4, a senior, Anthony Fierro. For Tecumseh, number 23, a senior, Evan Kidmus. For Columbia Central, number 15, a sophomore, Micah Raby. For Tecumseh, number 43, a junior, Tom Minnell. For Columbia Central, number 23, a senior, Matt Fisher. And finally, for Tecumseh, Number 45, a senior, Doug Sheets. And finally for Columbia Central, number 24, a junior, Jordan Marcero. Head coach of the Indians is Scott Norkey. Head coach of the Golden Eagles is Jason Rickner. Your officials for today's game are Aaron Crowley, Mark Leach, and Mike Gaynor. Basketball fans, it's time to play some basketball.
And welcome to this matchup as the Tecumseh Indians and the Columbia Central Eagles play off. We can see the teams getting ready in their huddles, ready for the game tonight.
Take a look at Columbia Central already. They are fired up out on the court in their huddle.
Look really pumped up tonight.
Yeah.
You can see number 24, Jordan Marcero, clapping his hands, getting ready to play this game.
Basically, this is almost a home game for Tecumseh. They're just right up the road from Adrian High School. This might feel like a home game for them. 8 minutes on the clock.
As Raby and Mammal are going to be jumping off.
For the tip-off.
And it's Columbia Central with the ball. Rodriguez is going to take it up.
Take a look at that defense already out of the gate. Tough D already.
Fierro down in the post.
Get their big man underneath the basket, see if he can get something in. Not yet.
He's going to get fouled, though. 2 shots at the line. Matt Fisher at the line. Going to be taking the first of 2 free throws. First one was good.
There you go. Cracked open the bag here, huh? First point on the board. This could be lucky for the Columbia Central Eagles tonight, being the home team, since Onstead just won the home as of the home team in the previous game.
Right. Terry with the ball. He's going to pass it over to number 20, Zach Watkins. Watkins over to Mammal. Mammal over to Cadmus. Cadmus over to Watkins.
That Eagle defense sticking real close to the Indians.
Not letting them get any opportunities.
Whoa.
And a little bobbled pass there.
That looked almost like a travel.
As Watkins looking for an open man, he finds it over in the corner. And another bobble pass, and there we go, it's a turnover.
There we go. Coach is already getting a little bit mad, but okay, let's settle it down, guys. You got this.
Over to Raby. Raby over to Fierro. Fierro's gonna take it.
In.
Get fouled.
Oh, but it's offensive.
Oh, it's an offensive foul.
Foul. Oh, forced, no basket. Ouch.
That's gonna be tough for Fierro.
Chihuahua. For Fierro.
Fierro.
You're good at rolling your R's.
A little bit. As Jimmy Terry finds Mammal. Mammal down in the middle.
Wow. And it's in. Indians get on the board now.
Rodriguez over to Raby. Raby to the corner to Marcero.
Oh,
Marcero.
Nice shot. Did you see that? All net.
And almost taken away there by Fierro.
Yeah.
He's a little frustrated that he didn't come away with it, but he's going to get back and play some defense.
Yeah, shaking his head a little bit.
Jimmy Terry with the ball over to Mammal.
Take a look at that D.
Cadmus going to drive it in.
And,
miss it. Almost get their own rebound, but he does, actually. That's going to be Terry bringing it down.
Oh, that looked like a walk. Move.
And a missed 3 by the
That was a brick. Boy, they're fighting hard underneath that basket, Jesse.
Yes, that's 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds for the Tecumseh Indians.
If they keep this pace up the whole game, by halftime, we're going to see some black eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah, they're getting some elbows swinging underneath there already. They're getting pretty fired up because the game right before this, Onstead went into overtime.
Overtime, yeah. That was a good game.
Pretty good game.
And a deep three, and going to be an air ball. Last touch by Columbia Central. So the Indians are going to keep the ball. Cadmus is going to throw it in. Trying to find somebody open, and he does with Watkins. Watkins over to Terry. Terry over to Cadmus. Cadmus, and down in the paint.
It's getting rough under there already. Okay, we get the rebound from the Columbia Eagles.
It's going to be Rodriguez.
Mercero heading it down the court. Oh, 20 gets the foul. Referee's pretty serious on that one.
Yeah. A lot of fouls already in this game. 2 for each team. Rodriguez with the ball now.
You were talking about the Tecumseh defensive strategy tonight. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, the Tecumseh, I talked to their coach, and he said that they're going to have to contain Fierro. They just played 3 weeks ago, as we see that slide over there.
He almost hit that ball, almost hit him right in the face.
Yeah, they got to try to contain Fierro. They played 3 weeks ago, so they kind of have a little feel of what the other team, the Eagles, are going to be playing like. But it's been 3 weeks, so
yeah, a lot can happen in 3 weeks.
Exactly.
You almost have a whole different team out on the court. You're right. And I think, wow, there we go. Tecumseh on the board again.
Off the backboard into the basket.
And I think each team gets more intense knowing they're in district play.
Oh yeah.
They want to fight for that next game. They don't want this to be their last game tonight.
And Mercero going to have an air ball. Wanted a foul there. Is not going to get it.
But Mercero's trying to make up for that, hustling down, trying to get his hand in there.
Watkins going to take the ball up.
Looks like we've got a substitution coming in a minute.
And down in the middle. And they're going to be a triple team there. Back to him. Watkins going to drive in and get stolen by number 4, Fierro.
Eagles are really hustling it down the court. There's no messing around.
There is not, as Fierro's going to have the ball at the top of the... And he's going to drive it in and get a foul on the court. It's going to be Columbia Central is going to be passing the ball in at the baseline.
All right, everybody taking stock of it right now, just taking a break. Getting a breather in. Got 3 substitutions coming in on the court.
Yeah, we have Arnett, we have Willett, and we also have number 10, Glover.
You know, Tecumseh's bench is pretty deep.
Yeah,
they have some pretty good players all the way down the bench.
15 players on one team. You know, you're going to be able to rest your starters, rest your players that are coming clutch at the end of the game, so they're not tired. And not going to be
when you're on district play like this.
Right.
Yeah.
As number 22, Jimmy Terry.
You know, the prediction going into this game is that Tecumseh was going to come out on top. We'll have to see if that prediction is right, because right now they are just pushing it over the Columbia Eagles right now.
Both teams are playing with intensity, so I think it's anybody's game at this point. Fierro with the ball, going to get a pick by Raby. Going to take a shot. It's going to go in with a lot of contact and a lot of defensive pressure there, but it's still going to go down.
Almost like a football game out there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As Glover has the ball over to Willett. Willett down in the middle, back to Willett, over to Glover. Glover's going to drive it in. A little floater, no good.
That was an aggressive board by Mercero.
He wanted that one.
Yes, he did.
We have Terry with some hard pressure and passed over to Raby. Raby didn't really expect it.
Whoa.
Almost a steal there by Glover.
Rebound. That's a game winner right there, making sure you're getting your rebounds on either end of the court.
Statistically, most teams that get the more rebounds usually end up winning the game.
Absolutely. Defense
over to Glover.
Is typically the key. Look at that. Wow, he is so fast.
And they're going to get a backcourt violation on the Tecumseh Indians.
And you see Rodriguez booking it down the court.
Right.
That kid's lightning fast. Almost didn't see him.
He's very fast.
Almost like disappeared because he was so fast.
He's so fast, he makes not fast people look. It makes fast people not look not fast. There it is.
I get it. Last Gordon out there.
Over to Rodriguez, over to Fierro. Fierro over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to drive this in.
Man, Cubs has got to keep their feet moving on that defense. They're just busting around them. All right, there they go. Come the Indians. Send it up. Do you think they can get a 3? Nope, going in.
I know they're going to drive it in, that looks like, but they're going to pass it out. Mitchell with the ball. Over to Willett. Willett's going to lose the ball, and the Columbia Central is going to take the possession there. Number 3, Nev's going to pass it in to Fierro. Fierro's trying to set up the offense, see what we can get with Willett on him. Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a 3 that's going to be no good. Tecumseh Indians going to run the ball. Glover with it.
Swing it!
Over to Harbini. Harbini down to the middle to Willett. Willett in the post. 3 people on him, and he's not going to get that one down. Rebounded by the Eagles. The facilitator, Fierro, with the ball. In the middle, we're going to get a foul on the Indians. That's going to be Trey Mitchell with the foul.
They're showing their scrappy defense. It's good.
Neves to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to number 14. That's going to be Tyndall. Tyndall to the corner. Neves with the ball. Tyndall with it. Trying to find something, not really getting it.
Wow, got it right in the
there.
middle of the lane, smacked down. Nope, the foul was before the shot.
Yep, so the Eagles are going to be throwing the ball in. It's going to be Neves throwing the ball in.
Wow.
Down in the middle, and he's going to get a lot of guys on him, and that's going to lead to a foul almost all the time.
Yeah, man. Good thing he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He can handle all that.
He can definitely take that.
3 or 4 guys hanging off his arms. Picks them both all up at the same time.
As he shoots his first of 2 free throws. This one's good.
It's in. Everyone counts. There we go. Just pushed it over. It was tie game.
Second one is good also.
Nice, just what they need. Get them up a couple of points.
Yeah, and the score is the Eagles 8, Indians 6.
Looks like Columbia's setting up a man-to-man defense.
Hopefully that will maybe increase their lead a little bit with stopping the Indians from scoring, as the Indians do score, making me eat my own words.
This is going to be another neck and neck. 33 seconds left in the first.
Especially if they keep playing the hard defense that they are. As Tyndall keeps it
out of the.
And he stepped on the line.
Heel on the line, Jesse. And I almost had to help him with that pass.
Yes, you did.
I would have saved you. I would have gotten right in front of the ball and saved you for that.
That's why you're the best.
Anything for you, Jesse. I would expect that if it were.
Oh, I definitely
your side,
would have
right?
stopped it. Yeah. As Glover has the ball over.
Mercero's waiting here to go in.
Mitchell with the 3.
Wow, look at that defense. Full court press. They are on them like a swarm of bees.
Fierro's going to look for the shot.
Oh, is it an offensive foul or defensive? He was moving. What is he going to call?
That's an offensive foul. Yep.
I'll tell you what, 15 was moving though.
Right. That's 2 offensive fouls already for Fierro in this first quarter.
You know, Arnett was ready to take that one, but I'll tell you what, I saw him shove his shoulder back into him too. That's a tough call. But I'll tell you what, these referees, they're going to take things a lot more serious in district play.
Districts, yeah, definitely.
Sure.
They have to.
Yeah. There goes that rolly ball. Yeah, I love that.
And then Clever picks it up. Over to Willett. Willett with a deep 3, no good. All right. And that's your first quarter, 8-11. The Eagles are up. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear?
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains can cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfire.
All right, and welcome back to the second quarter.
Doug Sheets, 45.
All right, and Terry down to the middle, and it's going to be a bobbled away. Herzberg with the taking it away over to Rodriguez. Down in the middle, and it's going to be over to Neves. Neves over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Marcero.
I think I see two new teams out here, Jesse. Wow. Everybody's playing with gusto, both sides.
It's going to be a foul on the Eagles. Excuse me. And Terry's going to take the ball up.
Pretty good screen right there.
Willett with the ball. He's going to drive it in.
Can they get it? Oh. All right, coach is going to pull him out.
That was
yeah.
Arnett.
Done. Coming out for a minute. Got to sit down, talk to coach. Second. Let's talk this over, boy.
That's going to be Smith in for Arnett. Neves passing the ball into Rodriguez. Back to Neves over to Raby.
Wow. I thought for sure Columbia was going to send that down the court fast, Jesse.
Right. Neves with the ball. Neves over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over back to Neves, excuse me. Neves over to Raby. Raby out to Marcero.
Oh, wow.
And a wide.
Shields slipping around on the court.
All right, and that's going to be the Eagles' ball.
Catching a breather.
Neves passing in. Out to Rodriguez.
Oh,
and a crazy shot, but Herzberg is going to take that down in a three. In and out, but Herzberg another offensive rebound.
Coach is wondering if there are fouls underneath that basket. No one's calling anything.
And finally.
Wow, 43 almost travel there. He just about fell right over.
It's going to be Mammal, and then he loses the ball. That's going to be Rodriguez.
All right, they're going to slow this down a little bit now, Jesse. Somebody's going to take control. Rodriguez taking control.
Rodriguez, yep. Over to Herzberg. Herzberg getting hard defense on him. Over to Neves.
I'll tell you what, that Herzberg, that kid's a big guy, and he is going hard to the paint.
Oh, he is like Waka Flocka out there as Raby.
I don't know what that is, but I believe you.
And a three by Neves. He's actually a rapper. I'm not surprised you don't know him. As Terry has the ball. Gonna go over. And that is good for the Tecumseh Indians.
Yeah, take one more step back and that would have been a three. Oh, and it's a foul. He had stuck his leg right out there. Trey Mitchell. Got another couple of substitutions going in.
Yeah, it looks like Fisher for the Eagles is going to come in, and then Jimmy Terry, the starter, is going to come back in.
Tight game. 11-13, we're up with the Indians, and I'll tell you what, 5 minutes to go before the half, these guys have got to fight this out. I was looking for more points on the board before the half.
Well, that's because the defenses on both teams are stepping up tonight.
You know what, though? Actually, they've had a lot of shots on the at the basket, and they've been not getting their rebounds. So a lot of it is the offensive game. Still weak, still pretty weak.
As the first free throw for Rodriguez goes down. His second free throw is up, and it is no good. But there's Herzberg.
Man, Herzberg, man, he grabbed that. It's my ball, he says. That is my ball. Nobody's taking that ball from me. And is it in? Oh, nope. Herzberg. Oh, up. Looks like a foul. Got to push. By number 43.
That's a mistake on my part. I actually called number 23 Fisher Herzberg. He's actually a different person. So that was Matt Fisher.
But they like each other because they're on the same team. They're good buddies.
Right.
They'll be all right with that.
Raby gonna shoot a free throw here.
I'm sure Mom and Dad already corrected you at home.
Probably. And that one's good off the glass there.
All right. You know, it's not hard to get it confused. They're both big guys. They're both under the basket. They're both playing hard D under there and getting some rebounds.
They're getting some great rebounds, both of them.
Absolutely.
That's why I was so
Two very
confused.
strong players under the basket.
As Raby shoots his second free throw. That one is going to be no good.
Oh, no good.
Willett with the rebound for the Indians.
Tie game. 5 minutes to go for the half.
Willett with the ball. Over to Watkins. Watkins. That's going to be over to Watkins again. Watkins going to take a little floater. No good. The Eagles. Fisher with the rebound. Over to Marcero. Marcero, a little crossover. Wild
Too
shot,
hard.
not going to go down.
Threw a brick up there. Wow. It's just a bloodbath underneath that basket. Call the EMTs.
And a fumbled rebound by Neves, not going to get it. And then a foul
And
on
the
Eagles.
basket's good.
That was a great attempt there, and the bucket for number 20, Zach Watkins.
Yeah. That keeps Indians in the lead.
As Glover comes in for Jimmy Terry.
Time for
And Miller
substitutions.
in for Neves. Then we have Zach Watkins for Tecumseh ready to shoot his first, or his and one free throw. That one's no good.
You know what? When you get to the end of this game, every single free throw is going to count. Coach is going to be counting those up. But guys, you got to hit these.
With a game this close, it's
Yeah, absolutely. You're in
definitely
district play, guys. You got to hit those.
And that's a three-pointer.
Oh, and it's good. Both hands up. Referees.
That one's good for Miller.
See if we can get some more threes in this game. Get some more excitement going on. Finally, they got the Eagles taking the lead again.
Glover with the ball over to Smith. Smith down in the middle. Smith back with it over to Glover. Glover with a mid-range, no good. But the Tecumseh Indians are going to get it. Watkins going to take another shot, no good. Fisher with the rebound.
Wow, he's fighting for it. I got this ball. I've got that rebound.
He's
yeah.
not going to let that one go.
Nope.
Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to
get stuffed.
rejected, but his own rebound.
Noah Willett totally stuffed him.
And another. That time by Glover.
Glover. Come
and that
on.
is just hard defense by the Tecumseh Indians, not letting anyone even let the ball leave their hands.
I want to shoot this ball. Stuffed twice. Denied.
Glover now on the offensive side after showing a spectacular play on the defensive end. Over to Watkins. Watkins over to Smith.
Gotta meet your pass.
Smith
Gotta
is
meet
gonna
the pass.
have a
Yeah,
travel.
he's traveling. Take a couple steps to meet the pass. 1 point difference here. 3 minutes to go before the half.
Yeah, very close game.
Very equally matched teams here.
Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
All the way across the court.
Miller back to
and forth.
Marcero.
Whoa, they over and back almost.
Almost. There, Fisher
And
with
in.
a little
Oh,
hook shot,
not
no
enough.
good.
Not enough.
Watkins with the ball. Over to Glover. Glover to Smith. Smith with a three, and that one is good.
Sinks it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Don't let him out.
It's a double team, but a foul on Glover, it looked like.
Glover's got the foul.
So that's going to send Miller to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Coach Norkey trying to explain
Here
to
he
the
comes.
ref that
Here's your boy. Herzberg's coming in.
Herzberg.
Love that kid. All right.
Him and Fisher, almost the same player out there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. They both are fantastic out there. They're tough.
Under the
both
yeah.
guys. They're tough.
Miller's free throw is good.
Certainly wouldn't want to meet up against them on a football field either.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Both are seniors.
And that free throw was no good.
Oh,
Raby almost came down
Indians
with it.
fighting for that.
Glover gonna drive the ball in, take it himself, gonna get fouled, sent to the line for 2.
Yeah, you know what? That wasn't going in anyway, but he's probably pretty glad he got the foul after all, so we can hit to the line.
He was saved on that one. Okay, 2 free throws. Glover at the line, getting ready to shoot his first one. It's up. It is no good.
You know what? You got to get these free throws. Weren't you saying that they're really struggling with their free throws?
Yeah, the Tecumseh Indians are 54% this year.
That's dismal.
Yeah.
Dismal.
Second free throw, and he's showing us why.
So basically, yeah, the Eagles want to foul them and get them to the line because it's really not going to matter if they can't make their free throws.
And it's Smith over to Glover.
Can he
Glover
get it?
with a 3.
No.
No good, but another. Oh, no, excuse me. That was. They're going to keep possession, I think. Last touch by the Eagles.
45.
Smith is going to throw it in. Over to Glover. Glover down in the middle. Back to Glover. Glover with a crazy shot and knocked away.
Wow, defense all over him.
By Miller.
Some ball on the court. There's a small ball on the court. I don't know if the referees saw that.
Yeah, it looked like someone grabbed
Somebody
it.
just, yeah, little kid.
Over to Miller.
This little kid's ball.
Miller over to Mercero. Mercero with a 3. That one's no good.
Everybody's on the floor.
Raby, that's the second time on the floor. Trying to get a rebound. Over to Smith. Gonna pump fake. In the middle is Willett.
Get that move. Nice assist. Nice assist. Yeah, he sees Sheets open, dumps the ball to him. There you go for 2. Nice little bucket.
Marcero with the ball, lost it there. It's gonna be over
back.
the back.
Yes, he had possession before.
Right.
Down. It's all right.
A little angry with that call,
Nice
but he's
try,
going to give the ref the ball.
All right. Tecumseh's got another chance here to get another bucket. Minute 35 before the end of the half.
Glover with the ball. And a 3 ball
No
is going to be
good.
no good by
Oh,
Watkins.
wow, Hirschberg.
Hirschberg.
Boom, both hands. That kid, that is my ball.
Rodriguez with the ball, trying to set up an offense here. Watkins on him, over to Raby. Raby's going to throw it over to Herzberg. Herzberg
Man-to-man.
over to 25. That's going to be
With Hirschberg
Miller.
and Sheets going up against each other, both number 45, these kids are just a force underneath that basket.
Not much of a shooter.
It's not the height, man. They've got size and strength underneath there.
And then we have a battle for the ball over there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the Tecumseh Indians ball.
All right, substitution going in.
Yeah, we have Harbini coming in for going to be Smith. Over to Glover.
I'm interested to see what the coaches are going to say at halftime.
Willett over in the corner to, and that's in and out by Watkins.
Toilet bowl shot. In and out.
And we have a foul on the Indians, so another 1-on-1 situation here for the Eagles. This time it's going to be Marcero shooting this shot.
Yeah, how are the Eagles with their free throws? Get a little better percentage there.
Yeah,
how's Marcero look on his percentage on the shots?
Well, we're going to see right here what it's.
Yeah, we're seeing see what he does. He only averages about 6.7 points a game.
And he's got a high arcing shot even at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think both teams are pretty weak in their free throws, at least from what we've seen tonight.
Yeah. and that's gonna cost them down in the fourth quarter. Since a close game, this game is so close.
Yeah, and if they make it out of this game tonight and go on to the finals on Friday, that's going to be key. There
and that one's good.
Do you have a lot of the Onstead Wildcats still here in the stands? They just won the game previously, so they're watching this game to see who they're going to play on Friday.
Face, right. As Glover's going to get a pick. Mammal over to Willett. Willett's going to get some contact, shoot the ball up, no good.
You know, they're not calling some of that underneath the basket. I would think they would.
Mammal's going to get blocked by Raby.
They didn't even call the foul.
Ooh.
It's getting nasty underneath there.
That is very nasty as Watkins makes that
8-7 seconds,
shot.
5, 4.
Marcero's going to take it, no good. Raby trying to get it,
and he's going to
Indians
throw it up. Close.
That's no good.
Close.
All right, as Columbia Central has 18, the Tecumseh Indians have 22. A very close ball game, Kelly. Both teams playing hard defense, but also not able to get a lot of offensive looks that are good for them.
Yeah.
They have shot a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Shot a lot of shots, excuse me, but not a lot of them going down. And that's why the score is so low.
The coach is going to be really frustrated with them because even then their percentage at the line is very weak. They really need to get those rebounds so they can at least get the bunnies up in the air after they missed the first one. I'm not really seeing a whole lot from impressive moves either from the three-point line from either team.
Yeah, and I think we're going to throw it over to Jakar Bunce, Tecumseh's head coach. Coach Scott, what do you think your team did best today in the first half?
Rebound. I mean, really, I haven't even thought about it. I got to get together with my assistant coaches and sit there and figure out what we need to change for the second half.
So what do you think your best, in your mindset, what do you think would be the best thing to do in the second half for your team?
Make shots.
Yeah, all right. We're going to send it back over to Jesse and Kelly. Jesse?
Thanks, Jakar. So we're going to send it over to break. The they score at halftime, 18-22. The Indians with the lead. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center. Keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, button the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just keep
pedaling. Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steer into the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, you ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. There you go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
This is why you took a second job. While you taught yourself how to fix the plumbing. While you'll do whatever it takes to keep your home. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. Call 888-995-HOPE today.
Gosh, Darlene, it sure is amazing how much we have in common.
I know, Larry. We both love three-car pileups. We both were built in Buffalo.
And we both know wearing safety belts helps save thousands of lives.
Yeah, this is fascinating.
Don't mind Vince. He's getting over a bad breakup.
I know. Janet's picking up the pieces, too. They're in here.
I wish they understood it's all worth it to get people to buckle up.
Hey, lacerated lovebirds, I sense a major crush.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Talk about head over heels.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words. Playing world music. What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Okay, so
What would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
It's time for You Lost Your Life with your hosts, Christ Dummies, Vince and Larry. Hi! Hello, and welcome to the show that proves if you don't buckle your safety belt, the loser is you.
That's right, Vince, and by not buckling up, you could end up in places you never dreamed.
Like traction!
Or the emergency room!
Plus, Larry, if you're not buckled up, you could maybe take a ride in a beauty like this. Stay tuned!
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
And welcome to the halftime show. As always, I'm Josh Ramirez, joined by Kelly Heidbetter. Kelly, what can you take away from the Indians in the first half?
Scrappy.
Definitely.
They are tough. They're underneath the basket. They're trying to grab every rebound. But I'll tell you what, they'd be doing much better if they were hitting their shots.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we got to get those rebounds, but get it the first time, guys.
And we talked on the sideline about the free throw percentage and before the game, the rest of the season, and is it showing up tonight? Or?
Absolutely. We aren't seeing anybody really hitting their buckets when it comes to the free throw line.
And as a player or players, who do you think's showing up tonight?
At least for Columbia Eagles, Mercero, holy cow, that kid is just busting his butt down the court, both sides.
And on the Indians, I would take away is Watkins.
Absolutely.
We see him moving the ball, able to get open in the three-point and take it down to the hole. And we're going to send it to break. We'll be back to talk about the Columbia Central Eagles. You're watching Columbia Central Eagles. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. You're home for Lenawee Sports.
Rosita, did you know there's a right way to sneeze? Let's show them, Elmo. Got it. When you feel like your nose needs to give it at you, this is how you act. This is what you do. Lift your arm up high, bend it toward your face. Sneeze right there in the bendy place. Achoo! You can do it with ease. Achoo! That's the right way to sneeze. Thank you.
To learn more about preventing flu, visit flu.gov.
The odds of this boy achieving his dream in fashion? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger. Learn more at Autism Speaks.
And welcome back to the halftime show. We're going to send it over to Jakar Bunce, who has the Eagles head coach. Jakar, what you got for us?
Thanks, Jess. I'm here with the Columbia Central head coach, Jason. Coach Jason, what do you think you guys did best today in the first half?
Well, we did a better job of eliminating post touches. I mean, they still got on the boards. That hurt us a little bit, but did a better job inside defensively against their big fellas.
When you talk to your team in the locker room, what do you guys say that was that's going to be your main focus for the second half?
We just got to play better. Got to knock down shots. We had a lot of uncontested, layups and things of that nature. We got to make shots and we got to defend second half. Basic basketball.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we're going to throw it back over to Jesse and Kelly. Jesse?
All right, thanks, Jakar. So we talked about the Indians. Let's talk a little bit about the Eagles. Who do you think were standing out tonight so far in the game?
You know what? I tell you what. I'm going to talk about two guys.
Okay.
Twin Towers.
Yes.
The Twin Towers, Hirschberg, Fisher.
Right.
Those guys both are just studs under the basket.
Almost the same player.
I know.
Both with the tenacity. They're really hard under the basket, getting the rebounds. We actually got a mistake for each other.
Hey,
for
well,
a
you
second.
know what? They are both very tough, and they're also giving it their all out on the court.
All right, so we're going to send it to break. We'll be back with the second half of the game. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. You're home for Lenawee Sports.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with dachshund breeding.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
All right, and welcome back to this game, a very heated game, Kelly. 18-22, very close, only a 4-point lead for the Indians, anybody's game, as both teams are ready to fight again in this second half. 3 seconds till tip.
Coach has had a chance in the locker room over the half to get their boys settled down. Let's get the second half plan here, because I'll tell you what, a lot is on the line. We're 4 points apart. It's anybody's game still at this point, Jesse.
Definitely anybody's game. Over to Marcero.
Yeah, you know, they got to meet their passes. I don't care what time of the game. These guys really have to take a step toward that ball that's coming at them. Because that kind of thing happens. You're going to get somebody right in the middle of it.
A lot of lazy passes and not putting a lot of effort into that, and that's going to lead to the turnovers. Rodriguez with the ball.
Wow.
Getting double teamed, trying to find somebody. Gets Raby. Raby over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Fierro.
They're pulling that man-to-man right out to half court, Jesse.
And a pick by Fisher.
They're on him like glue. Take a look at that defense from the Indians.
As Rodriguez sends it over to Fierro.
Whoa.
And we have a twisted ankle, it looks like. But he's going to get back in there.
Goes down with a little bit of a slip. Oh. Trying to catch a foul there. And wow, it's
we have a battle down there.
Underneath there. I swear, I tell you, need EMTs underneath the basket. Hang on the substitution. Now he can come in. Noah Willett going back in.
Yeah, and it looked like Cadmus maybe tweaked an ankle, twisted his ankle. Any way you look at it, he's kind of hurt, so he got to come sit on the bench.
And in. Big man takes it in.
Mammal with the easy basket there.
Man.
Showing his dominance.
Some more points on the board for that boy.
Fierro with the ball. Dribbling, trying to get an offense set up here. Fisher with the pick. Then
it's good to see Mammal get the points
no good.
In the basket. You know, it's the 6'3" player. He's a junior. You know, he's trying to make a name for himself in this game tonight.
Willett and a backdoor pass, no good.
Wow, right in the middle,
and
in the paint. And another fight for the rebound.
This is a very aggressive game, Kelly. And then we have
spin move.
Willett.
Can he get it past? Wow.
And then a foul by
Fierro, man, he was just on him like glue.
And I think that's going to be 3 fouls on Fierro. Maybe coach going to take him out, because they're definitely going to need him in the fourth quarter with a game this close.
I think you're right. So far, he's just kind of hanging to the back right now.
That free throw.
But again, Tecumseh is tough time with their free throws.
Yes,
so hey, whatever. Don't mind sending them to the line. Here comes Hirschberg back in the game.
And
yeah, number 30 at the line.
Number 30, Willett, with the second free throw. No, Willett makes the free throw. The 6'4" forward. He's a junior.
Count in the end. That could be the winning shot. You never know.
As Tecumseh holds a 7-point lead.
Marcero fighting to get in the middle. Didn't even get a foul. They tap it back out to the outside.
And Raby's going to take that, but no, he's not.
Nope. It's almost like a football pass there.
He's very angry he didn't get that.
It's going to be a pretty messy game, both sides.
Yes, as Watkins throws the ball away there. Eagles going to keep the ball. And it looks like Coach Rickner's going to call a timeout over there.
They need to slow this down a little bit.
That's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to send it to break. You're watching Michigan High School Basketball Tournament on LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
And welcome back to the game. The Indians up 25-18, but the Eagles are still in this. Anybody's ball game is the way they're playing with the scrappy defense.
Yeah, but you know, going into this game, Jesse, Tecumseh was favored to win this game going in, but you know what? I'm seeing some pretty well-matched teams out here.
I definitely see, being a close game like this and both teams wanting it as much as any other team out there, as Rodriguez going to take the ball up, throw it over to Neves.
Well, look at them. They're just double teaming him. Everybody that gets the ball. Timeout. Full. Oh, 30.
So that's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Eagles.
Yeah, he's got his plan right off the bat here.
Right.
They weren't doing what they wanted to do coming out of halftime, so coach is saying, hey, come on, guys. Let's get the plan
and maybe a little pump talk, trying to tell them that you're down 7, but that doesn't mean anything. This is anybody's ball game. You just got to slow the game down, play as hard as you can, because we've seen aggressive plays from both teams.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to keep that intensity up.
I think we're going to see blood on the court before it's over.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
$5.
Okay.
Okay, not $5.
As Rodriguez.
I have Band-Aids in my purse.
Over to Raby. Raby is going to get his own rebound. And then a deep 3, no good. Tecumseh comes away with it.
Oh, and he loses it just before he gets to the basket.
That was Terry. Looks like the Indians are going to keep possession.
All right,
though.
coach is getting them to set up a different play here under the basket. He's going to stack them.
Noah Willett throwing the ball in.
Let's see if the big man can bring it in. He's going to.
No, he's going to pass it out.
No, he's not. He's going to pass it out.
Mammal over
Wait
to Terry.
for him.
Terry over to Willett.
Mammal's been a force under there, but you know what? He's guarded there by Herzberg.
Herzberg, that's my boy.
Yeah, he's just on him.
My boy Herzberg.
Can't get past him.
It's a big man.
Yeah. And he is intense.
You're not going to easily score on him, that's for sure.
No.
Or easily get a rebound over him, that's for sure also.
But you still have Sheets from the Indians up against Herzberg. The two of them are pretty equally matched as well. Take a look at that fight under the basket. In he goes. There he goes.
And there he goes. He does it. Was that Mammal?
27 now, yeah. No,
over to Raby. Yeah. Raby's going to take it in, get fouled, knock his own player down.
Knocked Mercero down.
Mercero looked a little angry.
Couple guys crashed into each other.
It was Raby who knocked his own player down.
Mercero and Raby, yeah, clashed.
Maybe. Raby's going to be shooting 2 free throws here.
But they gave the foul to Mammal.
First of 2
But it looked like the two Columbia Central guys smacked into each other.
Yeah,
they gave the foul to Mammal.
First free throw is no good. Both teams very low percentage here for the free throws.
Yeah, not good.
And also low for the field goal percentage also, because not a lot of shots going down.
I mean, we can't even get the Eagles up to 20 points yet. These guys got to get up to at least 20 points.
As Raby takes his second free throw, this one is also no good. Willett with the rebound. Guarded closely by Mercero.
Mercero's got on him.
Over to Terry. Terry. Down the middle to Willett. Willett with a little crazy shot, no good.
Oh, man. Look, it's a mess underneath the basket. We're talking about just a wrestling match underneath there.
My goodness, so physical tonight. Over to Mercero. Mercero over to Neves. Neves over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to set an offense up. Nothing's really working for him. Over to Mercero. Mercero over to Raby. Raby down in the middle, and there's going to be a foul on the court.
No shot. Yeah, you know, we talked about this in the beginning of the game. High fouling game. Couple of scrappy teams here.
There's going to be a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
A lot of hustle.
Hustle. They're both getting some hustle going on. Here come a couple of the Indians. It's fresh Indians out on the court.
Yeah, that was Sheets and Terry sitting down for the Indians.
Got the stacked playing there underneath the basket.
Over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Fierro. Fierro's trying to find somebody. He does with Fisher. Look at Fisher
Look at
and Herzberg out there. Fisher not able to get that down, though.
They want him to get him down faster. Look up. They want Indians to look up, get that ball down faster. 3 points. Oh,
That's no good for Watkins.
Rebound.
Marcero with the rebound. Rodriguez saying not to give him the ball. He doesn't want it. Oh, and almost a takeaway by Glover. That's Fierro keeping possession, getting a pick by Herzberg. Herzberg going to take it in, not going to be able to get it. Also wanted a foul. Glover over to Willett. Willett. That's going to be no good for Mitchell.
Herzberg all by himself on that rebound. Everybody's like, I'm going back.
Fierro with the 3. That one's
and
good.
It's good.
The Eagles
that
breaking
put some
that 20
excitement there with the Eagles. Got some of their fans up on their feet.
Glover over. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell with a 3. That one is no good. And Herzberg, nobody
and
else
Fisher
going to be able to
out
get
there
that.
Together.
Yeah, the Twin Towers, as you call them.
That's right, Twin Towers.
Rodriguez with the ball.
They're 6'2". They're not that too tall. They're just
they
tough.
They have size. They have toughness.
Wow, did you see that?
And then we have another shot by
Nothing
Fierro.
but net.
Just a 4-point game now for the Indians. Glover with the ball.
About 3 minutes to go. End of the third quarter.
Glover over to Watkins. Watkins down to Mammo. Mammo out to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Watkins. Watkins.
You know, the Indians aren't really standing around that paint much. They're really just skirting the edges.
Well, you got
not
Fisher
getting a whole lot of passing there. There you go. Yeah, they're trolling the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
And they're going to get fouled there. 2 shots for the Tecumseh Indians. Mammal going to be shooting the free throws.
See how he does in his percentage.
The big man usually is not very good at the free throw line, but we'll see what happens here. And that's first one's not good.
All right, here we go. Usually averages 5.9 points a game. So we can get Mammal another point here.
Second free throw is going to go not in also.
See if Columbia gets the rebound.
Fisher and Mammal hustling for that rebound. Going to go off Mammal. Eagles going to have possession now.
Still have a 4-point game, Jesse.
Definitely very close.
Third quarter.
Herzberg with the ball.
It's like, I don't know what to do with it. Dribble it, buddy. Get past the line.
Get over the line.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just get over the line a foot.
Over to Marcero.
Step over it.
And a crossover there by Marcero.
He's just pushing right in. Okay.
But the Eagles are going to keep possession.
You know, it looks like the guys are getting a little bit tired.
Playing at that type of intensity and that type of level.
They're just sprinting down the court.
Out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Marcero. Over to Fierro. Fierro with another 3. This one is also good. He's keeping that.
Nothing but net. That was a beautiful thing.
Keeping that shooter's form up as he runs down the court.
I could do that.
I bet you could.
Not really. In my dreams.
Glover over to Watkins. Watkins over to Mitchell. Mitchell looking at what his options are. Over to Glover. Glover keeping the ball. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell with a 3. This one's out and in.
Looked like that was going in.
Mammal with the rebound.
And he gets it. And the basket's good.
That's going to be an and one opportunity.
See if he can get one more at the line.
But we've seen his past 2 free throws not go down, so this one may also be no good for him also. But we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what happens.
You know, that one free throw we shot earlier that did make it though. That's the point. You know, that could be the tiebreaker in the end. You never know.
You're looking at the glass half full, and I love it, Haley. I really love it.
Optimist can't help it. Flat.
That one's
good.
I
was surprised that one made it in. Looked like it was going to be flat.
He looked at his coach,
Good
said,
job.
hit the backboard.
He's like, hey, owe you $10 now.
Eagles throwing the ball in.
You know, when I was in high school and played basketball, we were terrible at the free throw line. Our coach used to bet us French fries at McDonald's, like on our way home from the games.
Yeah.
Because I played for Blissfield High School. Oh, and it's in.
Lasera with the ball. Rodriguez running it up.
So whenever we were at an away game, we'd come through Adrian and stop at the McDonald's. If we didn't do well on our free throws, we had to buy him French fries.
Oh, no.
Let's just say the man ate a lot of French fries every single time we were out on the road. We were horrible at the line.
That's another 3 for Fierro.
That was only a couple years ago, though, just saying.
In high school? Last year, you mean?
Be quiet. Yeah. Yeah, last year. You get a raise, Jesse.
Glover over to Mitchell.
Got 32-29. Indians are up with less than a minute to go in their third quarter.
Over to Mitchell. Mitchell doing a little spin move there.
Off his foot.
And they're going to keep possession there. Score is 32 Indians, 29 Eagles. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Very close game, very heated game.
They're looking winded to me. At least the Eagles look winded.
So you're probably going to see the game slow down a little bit since they are winded. Terry with the ball. Over to Glover.
Just going to try the perimeter passes.
Glover
that was almost your ball.
That was Terry with the ball. Over to Glover.
Oh, I thought he was going to pump it up.
Smith over to Glover.
That's the thing. They're all a threat out there in that three-point line. That's right. Oh, inside. Rodriguez almost had that.
Over to Terry.
I'm just waste some of this time on the clock. We've got 13 seconds to go. And it was mine. Oh, thank you.
You're just saved.
I love the Tecumseh coaches. They just saved me from a ball straight in the face.
We both almost died. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Jesse was not there for me. Jesse, I thought you were going to jump in front of the ball.
I definitely had my hand out, Kelly. I don't know what you're talking about. As Terry over to Glover. Glover with the three-pointer. This one is no good.
All right.
And that's going to be a tip-in. What a shot there.
Can you believe that?
By Willett.
Everybody discounted that one. Hung on the rim, and it was good.
Wow, that's
exciting.
Bring the lead up to 5 for the Indians.
That's right.
29 for the Eagles. And we're going to take a break here after this third quarter. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. Wow. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
That's awesome.
You know what I think? I think you forgot to lock your door. A lot of people do that. They forget. It's too bad because all crime needs is a chance. Don't give it the chance. It's my job to teach you to protect yourselves. Make it your job to learn. Write to Box 6600, Rockville, Maryland. Oh, and one more thing. Lock your door and take a bite out of crime.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
And welcome back to this fourth quarter of a very heated game against the Tecumseh Indians and the Columbia Central Eagles. Before the break, we saw the end of the third quarter end with a tip-in rebound for 2 points for Willett here on the Indian side of the ball.
Exciting. Everyone was basically turning around, walking back to their sides, and boom, the ball goes around the rim and down. Awesome.
As Glover has the ball for the Indians.
You know, here's the reality, Jesse. All these guys out here on the court right now, it's exam week.
Yeah,
it's exam week. Yeah.
They got to have their mind focused on exams and basketball, and it's a lot of on their mind. And then we have a three, no good, but they're going to keep possession. Last touch by the Eagles. Jimmy Terry going to pass it in for the Indians. Smith with the ball. Smith over to
taking
Glover.
a comfortable lead, but I'll tell you what, the tenacity of the Columbia Eagles, you know, I'm seeing some pretty tough defense still.
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the fourth quarter, as the 2 points going down.
Nice hit.
And that was Arnett with the 2 points. 7-point lead for the Indians as Rodriguez takes the ball up, trying to get somebody open, and it's going to be smacked away.
Blocked away. Can he take it in for the layup? And
Jimmy
it's
Terry
good.
does.
All right, coach is telling him to get it set up, get the defense set up.
Fierro with the ball.
Columbia's coach.
Trying to find somebody over to Rodriguez.
Pass it around, guys. Pass it around.
Rodriguez.
Very good at that.
Over to Rodriguez.
Ramirez.
Fierro over to Herzberg.
Yeah, there goes Herzberg.
Over to
He's
Fierro.
jumping up and grabbing that.
And now deep 2 there.
Wow.
And he's just
Fierro.
he's lighting this game up. Oh, excuse me, that was a 3.
Tell you
Okay.
what. That was awesome.
So that's going to be 4 threes for
Got to
Fierro.
keep our scorekeeper on over there, don't we?
And that's going to be Eagles ball. Last touch by Arnett.
You know, the Indians might feel like they've got a comfortable lead here, but really 6 points is nothing. We've got
Nothing.
6.5 minutes to go. This is nothing, guys. They've got to keep tenacity going. Got to keep that enthusiasm up, keep the energy up. Coaches are really pushing them hard.
Eagles could go on a quick run and just take the lead
Hirschberg
right
just
from
going to
him.
stand there a second. He doesn't want to dribble because he's, the minute he does, somebody's going to steal it away from him.
Fierro over to Rodriguez. Fierro wanted the foul there, not going to get it. Rodriguez over to Herzberg.
Yep, he's just going to be the man to point. Oh, yep, he's going to
Herzberg's going to take it. They're going to call a foul on Arnett. Arnett's very
That's questionable, if you ask me.
Very questionable. I think they should have played on there,
I probably
but
would have. If I were a parent, I'd probably be up in the stands hollering right now. That was kind of a lame-o call.
And Fierro's going to pass the ball in, but first we're going to have a sub in for Arnett. That's
all right. One thing I have seen in this game, we were seeing some elbows fly and some pretty nasty stuff under the basket early, but truly the guys are playing with dignity on both sides.
They're laying a lot of heart
Not
tonight.
seeing, in a good way.
Marcero over to Fierro. Fierro's going to drive over to Herzberg. Herzberg's going to take it
collapsing on
in.
Fierro. Hirschberg gets in there.
Yes,
Bam.
he does.
Coming home to mama.
Clever over to Terry. Terry's going to hold the ball for a sec.
Don't you forget that.
Over to Glover.
All right, we've got the Indians fans on their feet. We got to get some cameras over there. See our fans.
Glover over to number 43, Tom Hamill, and then
there
a
we go
timeout.
for a timeout. I'll tell you what, both of these teams, I think, are getting a little bit tired. We've got a 5.5 to go in this. Are they going to pull it out here? Are they just going to kind of lean back and let the Indians take it?
We can't do that. They can't do that. Both coaches right now, just telling teams they try to keep the energy up. I know it's very hard for them because they've been playing a very hard game the whole 3.5 or 3 and a little bit of a fourth quarter.
Yeah. Your district play, man. We got to get in there and fight hard.
Yes.
Don't give up. You've got 4-point difference here. Who's going to be the person? Who's going to be the team that goes up against the Onstead Wildcats on Friday? Which one of these teams out here have the heart to say, you know what, I'm going to take down the Wildcats? Which one can do it?
It's definitely
either.
That's what
they got to know right now. Leave it out on the court. This 5.5 minutes is where we're going to be able to tell.
As Terry throws the ball into Glover. As you mentioned, 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the left in the game, actually, also.
Close enough it could go into overtime, just like we did with the Wildcats earlier. In Chelsea.
Mammal over to, Terry. Terry over to Glover.
Almost got that defense.
Arnett with the ball.
They're pulling themselves out to more of a zone defense now. Wow, penetrating the zone defense.
And Marcero's going to come down with it.
All right, foul. 22.
Marcero's going to throw it in.
Got a little pushing going on underneath there, Jesse.
As we said before, we're seeing a scrappy game, Kelly.
A little shoving going on. Just, hey, how you doing? Get out of the way.
Marcero over to Fierro. A lot of R's. Fierro over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Fisher. Fisher back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
Herzberg.
Dynamo pass over to Herzberg.
Got to get out.
Fierro with the ball there. Herzberg with the pick. Should I say Herzberg?
He is hit hard. They didn't even call a foul.
Fisher.
I really think that. What was that?
A push in the back, I think.
Push in the back.
So Fisher's going to go to the line for 2 points.
With the push. Out here, though. That's farther out. It wasn't under the basket.
Fisher going to be shooting 2 free throws here.
Tecumseh's coach talking to the ref. They're just trying to get a little, let's talk here. Come on, let me talk. Can we talk?
And that free throw's good for Fisher.
I'll give you a topic. Fouling, pushing from behind. Talk amongst yourselves.
Fisher with the second free throw.
Do you even know what I'm referring to? You're probably too young.
Goodfellas? Is that
Saturday Night Live? Come on.
Saturday Night Live? Okay.
Grow up.
Glover with the ball.
Jesse's just scratching his head. Oh my gosh, what did I get myself into?
Over to Willett.
4.5 minutes to go in the game. 2-point difference.
Such a close game.
I tell you what, these Indians got to push harder to keep this lead.
Terry over to Glover. Glover down the middle.
Look at that defensive coverage.
We have the Twin Towers
on. White everywhere. Out, pulling it all the way out to the top of the key.
Glover with the ball up top.
You know, he's just going to blow some of its time away.
Willett with the ball.
You're not hearing anybody talking out there either.
No, you don't. You just see a lot of...
They're just intense. I'm sweating. Mercero straight up. 3 seconds. I was going to say that was not a Mercero foul. He was straight up and down. It was a 3-second violation. Okay.
So now Eagles have the
okay, they have a chance to get 2 points here. That's what they need to tie the game.
Tie the game up or lead the game with a 3 there, Kelly. Over to Mercero. Mercero back to Fierro. Willett on him tightly. A pick by Herzberg. Herzberg
was giving Fierro a nice pick there. Didn't take it, though. Bringing it back out to Rodriguez.
Don't let him get it back, Noah!
Looking for something, Rodriguez is. Over to Fierro. Fierro's going to take it in and going to get a push in the back.
You know, they're really watching on the outside here on the pushes. 1-1 now, sending them to the line, but their percentages on the line are not that great.
Fierro is a shooter, though.
Maybe that's okay.
Maybe individually his free throw shot is better.
But you just don't want to, one of your good players out there, solid players, to be getting the fouls and eventually out of the game. But 30 has two fouls.
Yeah. And that one's good.
Noah Willett.
Just a 1-point lead for the Tecumseh Indians.
There you go, closing the gap.
This one will take
kind of like braces on your teeth.
Yes.
Closing the gap.
And that one's no good, but there we have Herzberg with the rebound.
Grabbing that rebound, snapping it away, but they lose it.
He's a rebounder.
All right, now the Indians need to keep this lead if they're going to try to stay in this. 3 minutes to go, 1 point difference. Can the Indians hold on to this lead? Coach is really getting intense.
Willett with the ball over to Watkins. Watkins looking at the court, seeing what he has.
Okay, watch this. The defense is going to come out here in a sec. They're just going to run the clock down.
They got to come guard him or else they're going to just take
Somebody's
the time
just going to walk out there and give him a foul, stop the clock. There you go.
We have Terry with the ball. Rodriguez on him. Over to Watkins.
Across.
Watkins thinking about shooting a 3. Doesn't take it, though.
Yeah, they always do the pump fake, but, I'm waiting for some good, nice threes to drop.
Terry with the ball. Jimmy Terry's got 2 first names, kind of like Ricky Bobby. I love that.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby.
Over to Jimmy Terry.
If you ate first,
you're last.
That's right. And that's your ball.
Didn't know the bench
players. Good job,
Jesse.
You got that for me. You were so good.
Didn't know the bench players can't actually play. Yeah. They have to wait till they get on the court.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to send it to break. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament.
I'm waiting for
pizza. On LSPN. You're home for Lenawee Sports.
The bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, and what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? The bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, and what do you think he saw?
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game. Indians up 38-37. A very exciting game if you're watching at home or on
Okay,
YouTube.
so my question is this.
Yes.
Do you have exams tomorrow, Mr. Senior in high school?
I do have exams
Jesse
tomorrow.
Ramirez.
I have my AP Lit exam, and I'm very nervous about that.
You know what? You're going to go in and you're going to be solid. I just got to tell you, Jesse, you're one of our seniors co-op student for LSPN. Fantastic job for us. Proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Doing a fantastic job here, of course, calling games and doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes and in front of the camera for LISD TV, Jesse. Great job.
Great opportunity for me as Rodriguez takes the ball.
I wish everyone at home could hear our director,
Miguel
Gaitan.
He's quite a character.
Yeah.
And then we have a shot. It's going to be good.
I think you've got a big fan with Miguel. He wants your autograph. Oh, watch Tecumseh going up in the middle with all the Eagles all around. It's off on Marcero.
And that's going to be Eagles.
Yeah, Marcero's last to have it. No, they're giving it. They're giving it to the Eagles. I thought for sure it was off Marcero.
Fierro's going to pass the ball in over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez dribbling the ball around. Eagles having this 1-point lead here, almost losing it there.
Okay, timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to call timeout. That's a good timeout there by Coach.
Yeah, it really was. Good timeout call.
And he's going to call a full timeout, so we're going to send it to the break. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. That's your home for Lenawee
Pizza
Sports.
here yet?
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
All right, and welcome back to this fourth quarter.
Do you know the words to this song?
I know the shout, and I know the hey.
Good part. Those are good words.
And the score is 39-38, 1 minute, 35 seconds left in the game.
1 minute 35. I'll tell you what, it's still anybody's game, Jesse. This whole game, it's been like this, neck and neck, back and forth.
As he throws the ball to Marcero, he's going to be double teamed.
Can he even get it back over the line? There goes Jordan. Tough offensive dribbling. Good job there.
Rodriguez
Here he goes, pump fake. Not really. Kind of.
Herzberg with the pick.
Wow, that is quite a pick.
Yes.
That's like 2 guys standing there. All right, they're fouling him on purpose. Looks like a purpose.
That's going to be Jimmy Terry. And Rodriguez going to be sent to the line. Or his 1-and-1 opportunities. First free throw.
Yeah, again, we're at the line. Percentages are low.
And again,
disappointing. Yeah, these guys got to make those free throws, especially if they're going to the next level. That's going to be a toughie against Onstead because they have a pretty good percentage at the line.
Jimmy Terry with the ball.
Take a look
over to Watkins.
All the way across the court.
Watkins looking for something. Going to throw it over. No, he's not going to throw it over to Will.
Oh, he faked me out on that one.
You did me too.
Yeah, that was good.
And we have Terry with the ball.
And no good. Almost hit Fisher in the face. Good rebound.
Watkins.
1 point to go, 40 seconds. Can somebody make it?
Watkins.
See here, we got the Eagles are up by 1.
And we have a timeout. Yep, timeout by the Indians.
Cheese and rice.
That's going to be a full break. So we're going to have another break. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN.
Cheese and rice.
Your home for Lenawee Sports.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. 33.5 seconds left in this game. A very intense, heated, a lot of excitement.
And that's the thing, too. We've stacked 2 games back-to-back tonight.
Yeah.
Earlier tonight, the Onstead Wildcats played the Chelsea Bulldogs, and in overtime won that game just by a few points. So that's who's going to the game on Friday. And here we are, 1 point difference, 33 seconds to go with Columbia Central in the lead. They could take this game in 30 seconds here and again go up against the Wildcats on Friday.
And both teams are going to have a handful with the Wildcats. as Terry takes it in. Gonna be no good, but a rebound by
and a foul.
Mammal. He's gonna be sent to the line, and this is where we said
His
free
coach
throws.
would be like gonna get on his knees and pray right now. Please, Lord, make this free throw.
54.1% from the free throw line this season, and Mammal has to make at least one of these free throws in order to go to overtime at least. And there we go. We have a tie game.
There we go, tie the game. He's grinning at his coach. There, he won his $10 back because he had to pay coach $10 earlier for that.
Second free throw is going up.
See if he can make second time.
That one is also
good.
good.
There it goes.
They take the lead.
Tecumseh takes the lead, 23 seconds to go, and a full time called.
We're gonna have a full timeout by the Indians. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear?
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. 23.2 seconds.
Trying to get the crowd going over there.
40.
Yeah.
Indians just taking the lead before we went to the break. Eagles with the ball here. And we're going to see an exciting last couple of seconds in this game. If not,
23 seconds to go, and you know the Tecumseh Indians just took the lead again seconds ago before this timeout. They've been going neck and neck. We've got less than 20 seconds to go. I think Columbia Central is going to try to blow the clock away and try to take the last shot, Jesse.
And they give it to Fierro, who is their leading scorer for this season, calling for a pick.
Anybody, give him a shot. Give him a shot. The pressure on that kid.
He is going to take the shot. That was no good.
In, no good. Come on, Jordan.
That's going to be
buzzer.
A missed shot for Marcero.
Are they going to call a foul?
He wanted a foul call.
Did they call a foul?
No, they didn't call a foul.
The referees are in the locker room. No foul.
So that's going to be end of this game. The Indians win it 40-39.
40-39.
Such a close matchup
I'll tell you what. That was a nail-biter the whole way through, Jesse.
And you almost had to think that Fierro was going to take that ending shot, being the leading scorer.
Yeah, really.
19.2 points per game. He had,
but really disappointing all the way around for their free throw shooting percentages are very low. I think the Tecumseh is going to really have a tough time on Friday against Onstead going into the final game. But that's the matchup on Friday. Take a look at all the students are coming out right now to congratulate their team as they go into the final round of district play. And of course, we're going to try to see if we can talk to the coach right now and see if he'll give us a few seconds of his time as they try to celebrate and try to get Coach going. Right now, he's talking to his players. He's trying to get Watkins right now because player of the game for us tonight. And of course, Coach, thank you so much, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Good game. Thanks, Coach. Hey, I got to give a coach, thumbs up when he walks by. He's helping us get one of his players right now so we can talk to him. And again, what did you think about Columbia's fight? I mean, they were tough out there.
It was a scrappy game, as we said before. Both teams really playing their hearts out tonight, and Indians ended up getting away with the W.
Yeah, we've got Watkins over there,
And we have Jakar with number 20, which is Zach Watkins and the head coach. We're going to send it over to Jakar Bunce, who has them. Jakar?
And I am here with the Tecumseh head coach, Coach Scott, along with their star player, Zach Watkins. Coach Scott, what do you think was the best thing you guys did today to win this game?
Battled and hung in there.
Thank you. Zach, how does it feel to win this game by 1 point coming out here?
It was closer than we thought it would be, but I'm glad we came out and we played well and we just hustled. That's what got us this win.
Coach, how do you feel going into your next game on Friday?
Well, we're going to watch a bunch of film and prepare, and we played Onstead
One time earlier in the year, we didn't shoot the ball well at their place, so we'll use that tape, and we'll go to work tomorrow and practice, and then we'll see what happens on Friday.
Thank you. Good.
Thank you.
Good game. Good game. We're gonna throw it over to Jesse and Kelly. Jesse.
Thanks, Jakar. All right, we're going to send it to break. When we come back, we're going to have the post game. You're watching Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. You're home for Lenawee Sports.
Okay, Simon, what do people wear?
Clothes.
That's right. So it's important to learn how to dress yourself. Here's how it's done. Shirt, underwear, pants, socks, shoes. Underwear, always first, name tag on the back. Then pants and shirt. Go ahead and put this on. Now with the shirt, you want to make sure the first button's right or you have to start all over again, okay? Socks left on left, right on right. Tying the shoes, we're going to take the laces, we're going to cross them over, we're going to turn around where the bunny goes down in the hole, pull it tight, and bunny ears. Got it?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Hey.
Ready to go?
Yeah, but the fire's not out.
Close enough.
Close enough? If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. I mean, the next thing you know, you've torched our whole neighborhood.
Which is why we're not going anywhere?
Exactly. 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Only you can prevent wildfires.
And welcome to the post game. I'm Josh Ramirez alongside Kelly Heidbreder.
I have no nails left. It was a nail biter from the beginning to end of that game. I tell you what, the score had been tight the entire game.
And I think there was a lot of players on the Indians that were the reason for that nail biting, a lot of intense plays. I think we saw Watkins, obviously we had Jakar talk to the coach and Watkins get the little insight on the game. Watkins coming into the game, almost scoring 11 points, so you knew he's going to be a big factor.
But even then, at the free throw line, we were still struggling at the free throw line, and that's why we had such a low score.
Right, that's something they're going to have to work on by Friday, which is not a lot of time.
I'll tell you what, Columbia thought they might have had it though, 30-some seconds to go, and Columbia up by 1.
Yeah, and then the Indians showed us why they deserve the W, because they are going to go on Friday and face the Wildcats there.
Yeah, tenacity really, they stuck to that all throughout the game, and I think Coach kept trying to continue to play the game, the plays that worked for them.
Scrappy defense, scrappy offense throughout the game.
Yeah.
A lot. You said at the beginning.
A lot of elbows, a lot of bruising going on out there.
At the beginning of the game, you said there might even be blood because they were going very hard. A lot of energy and a lot of tenacity, as you said before.
Yeah.
So we're going to send it over to a break. When we come back, we'll be talking about the Eagles and what they've done they need to do to able to next season. All right. You're watching Michigan's Michigan's high school basketball tournament on LSPN. Your home for Lenawee sports.
I'm Woodsy Owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty word, pollution.
Help Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird.
Hoo-hoo. Don't paint or write off buildings. That's pollution.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute. Never be a dirty bird.
Hoo-hoo. Turn your radio down. That's noise pollution.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
And welcome back to the post game. Me and Kelly Heidbreder are joined by Jakar Bunce. Let's talk a little bit about the Eagles and what they can do or what they hadn't done tonight in the loss.
What do you think?
It just wasn't enough.
Fierro.
You gotta add the rolling R to it, but yeah, he had a lot of threes that came down. He had a lot of good defensive game. It came down to whose team had the most heart and whose team had the most hustle, and they just couldn't bring it out. And I don't think they should leave the game with their heads held down, because they played a phenomenal game. Especially
we were 30 seconds away from the end of the game, and we had Columbia up by a point, so they definitely were in it to the very end.
For a team that you wouldn't really expect to be in the game like that, you would expect Tecumseh to blow them out. Columbia Central put up a really good game.
And I think from the beginning of the game, you could see the intensity on both sides of the ball, both defensive, offensively, for both teams. As you said, Ferrero? And then me and Kelly were talking about Herzberg and Fisher, the two twin towers, as Kelly called them, really playing hard down there, getting a lot of rebounds, and throwing their size around, showing them that they deserve to be on the court just as much as the Indians do.
The disappointing thing for both sides, though, was at the free throw line. We really couldn't get the job done for either team.
So for Kelly Heidbreder and Jakar Bunce, I'm Jess Ramirez saying thank you for joining us this evening. The Indians win it tonight over the Eagles by a final score of 40-39.
Be sure to tune into our next game as March Magic rolls along in Michigan. LSPN will be covering the district finals for men's basketball tournament. Just get connected to LASD Tech Center's Facebook page for more details. And of course, that game will be right here at Adrian High School with Onstead Wildcats against the Tecumseh Indians. This has been a presentation of LSPN, your home for Lenawee sports.